We're joined now by Matt Friedman, a PR specialist and media analyst. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Matt.
Good morning, Keenan. Great to be on.
So which ads are generating the most buzz this morning, just hours after the Super Bowl?
I think the way that we try to look at it is where news coverage is being generated. And General Motors had a lot of news coverage here in Detroit about their campaign, had a little bit of a rivalry with Ford going even before kickoff. I'm not sure how much the rest of the country saw of that. Probably not very much, according to what I've heard. So they were introduced to GM's campaign last night for the first time. Seems like Rocket Mortgage, another one of our local companies here, getting a lot of attention for their two commercials with Tracy Morgan, and Jeep getting a whole lot of news attention for their Bruce Springsteen commercial, although it was late in the game when it was on TV and a much smaller audience than they would have had otherwise. It's a gamble that these companies take every year.
Absolutely. Now, of course, the whole purpose of this is to enhance the company's reputation. Could any of these ads be a big enhancement to a company's reputation, or conversely, actually hurt a company's reputation?
This year, I didn't see any commercials that would hurt a company's reputation. So that's good. There have been some in other years that have really stood out negatively. I think General Motors really has a lot to gain by what they did with the Will Ferrell commercial and the Edward Scissorhands commercial. You know, here in Detroit, we know that the auto companies are high-tech companies. But around the world and around the country, they're seen as more of the smokestack Rust Belt companies. And the fact that they're focusing on battery technology and great digital displays is something that the rest of the country got to see. That's good for the auto industry's reputation and GM's reputation here. Another brand I thought that actually could probably increase sales based on what they did last night was Cheetos. Very memorable commercial. A lot of people on social media were generating a lot of buzz about it. The next time you're in a grocery store or a party store, maybe you try the new Cheetos because you like the commercial.
Yeah, Ashton Kutcher, Mila Kunis, and Shaggy. We saw some pretty
memorable.
Good. Yeah, and that's what you really want out of this, right? You want people to walk away remembering what your product actually is. So often we see commercials, they're entertaining, and then you can't even remember what they were trying to sell.
Well, what they used to say about auto racing is win on Sunday, sell on Monday. And I think a lot of these companies, when they're looking at their reputation, is invest on Sunday and get a return on investment on Monday. So here we are on Monday talking about winners and losers, and I think what it comes down to a lot of times is reputation. The other question, too, is how often these commercials are going to run in other programming over the next weeks and months. Will that make it more memorable? Will that enhance the company's reputation? Or is it $5 million last night and out? Like that sending people into space thing early in the game. Not quite sure what that was.
Right. Inspiration for. Matt Friedman, thank you so much for spending some time with us and for your insights, and certainly some good news here that the local companies did well last night.
I think so, and thanks, Keenan. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.